very, very frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, very frustrating. We're all desperate for that win. Doesn't seem to be coming. But yeah, it is really, really frustrating. But you've got to pick yourself up and keep going as a team.
And for a personal viewpoint, I guess it's all, you said it before, it's nice to score, but you'd much rather the team have won.
Absolutely, yeah. You want your goals to count for something. And when I equalised, I genuinely thought there's only one winner here. I thought we'd go on to win because we've done it before. But, you know, when we went 3-1 down, it's very difficult to come back from 3-1 down with not long to go. So yeah, like I said, very frustrating, very disappointing. So yeah.
You say you've done it before. You did it before last year, but this season you haven't come back from being a goal behind to win.
No, we haven't. So yeah, it is frustrating. I don't really know what to say. All the lads are gutted. It's a mix of emotions. You know, we're angry, we're disappointed, but we're also determined to put it right. We were determined before the game to put it right. I think this performance, in a way, was a step in the right direction. I don't think we've created that many chances for a while, so you've got to take positive from a negative game. So yeah, it's good that we're getting more chances, but we need to take more of them, and we also need to keep goals out.
You obviously had a slightly different role for much of the game today. How did you enjoy that?
Say again, sorry?
You had a slightly different role today for
yeah.
much of the game today.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I was getting a lot of space, and like I said, it was nice to drift inside because I felt that fullback wasn't really picking me up in the box, and I did get some chances in the first half. But I could have used the space that I was given to my advantage a lot more. A few of the times I was tackled when we were on the counter attack. So, you know, not overwhelmed with my performance, but you know, it's always nice to get a goal, but I probably should have taken more of my chances. You know, there was an opportunity for me to get a brace today, definitely. But it was good to equalise, and unfortunately it just wasn't enough, and we ended up losing.
I appreciate it's never easy to front up after a defeat, and you're the man who is. But people will be listening to this and they'll hear you say, you know, we're angry, we're frustrated. No, fans will say, I'm afraid, you know, we heard that last week and we heard it the week before. What's your response to that?
Yeah, I can only apologise to the fan, because at the end of the day, you know, I know they want us to win, and we want to win as well. I mean, I'm sure we're all on the same page. I know it's going to be frustrating for them, and they're probably feeling the same way we are. You know, they're angry, rightfully so. But I can only apologise to them and just tell them that, you know, we all care. We've all got a lot of love for this club, and we want to do well. So it's not intentional. Just things. It's a bit of a low for us at the moment. And like I said, I don't think there's anything I can really say that's going to convince them that we want to make this better, but I promise you we do. Every single one of us in that changing room cares and wants to put this right.
Can you put your finger on where this has come from? Because it's not so long ago that, you know, we were chatting after a reasonably long unbeaten run, a 4-0 win at Crewe, and a 4-1 win at Crewe in the Cup, you know, a draw here against Portsmouth, and all of a sudden, that, you know, if you pardon the cliche, the wheels seem to have come off.
Yeah, I don't know where I can put my finger on it. Once you have a few bad defeats, and they were bad defeats, then all of a sudden the tide's against you. And it just seems to have taken its toll on us, and when you're down there, it's hard to get back out of it. Games sort of become a battle, but there is still a way out of it, and we've just got to find it and trust everything that the staff are doing for us. And we went out with a game and we trusted them, and I think it did pay out. Like I said, we haven't had that many opportunities in a while, so that was a positive, and you know, I'm happy that we got that many opportunities, but it's just about taking more of them now.
Benny, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Is this the toughest time in your career so far? Especially given it's probably your best and most prolific time in front of goal in your career?
I'd say it's definitely the most frustrating as a team, you know, because at the end of the day, I want to win games. We all do. As a team, we want to be right up there. We want it to be challenging for promotion. You know, we don't want to be in a relegation battle. We've got very good characters in the changing room, and like I said, every single one of us cares. So it's not nice to be in the position that we're in now. But like I said before, you know, we want to get out of it, and I think every single one in that changing room wants to put it right.
Do you feel you've improved as a player? Because I think every Cheltenham fan would say that you're a better player this year than last year, but and yet that doesn't seem to be having the same effect on maybe the rest of the boys, and certainly on the results that you're getting.
I'm not sure really. I think in patches I was good last season. You know, even though I'm scoring goals, there's always more that I can be doing. I'm not scoring enough goals. If I get hat-trick today, then we equalise. So it's frustrating. I've used that word probably about 10 times, but that's because it genuinely is. You know, as a football player, you want to be winning games, and we want to be, like I said, challenging for promotion, and unfortunately that's not happening at the moment.
Just finally, do you have to sort of try and forget about today for a couple of days now and concentrate on what comes next, or is it something that you let linger to sort of spur you on?
I don't think, you know, it's your subconscious, it'll be, you know, going through your mind the whole weekend now. You can't just switch off from it because, like I said, we all care. So a defeat like that hurts, you know, they all hurt. So it's not like we're just going to go home and switch off. Sometimes it can be a good thing to just sort of forget about it and go again, and we'll do that in the week. But yeah, that's going to be on our minds because no one likes losing. We certainly don't. I certainly don't. So yeah.
Cheers, Bill.